The story of the fisherman and the megalodon. One day, an old fisherman named Alexei woke up early, as usual, to set out on his modest fishing trip in his small boat. He was an experienced fisherman who knew every wave and inlet of his native coastline. However, this day would bring him a fateful encounter. Alexei cast his net into the calm waters and began to pull it in, expecting nothing unusual. But suddenly, he felt a strange resistance. At first, it was just heavy, then it grew harder, and at one point, his boat even started to drift backward, as though it had hooked something enormous. He tried to pull the net in, but it was too much. "What is this?" he thought, struggling with the unseen force in the water. When he finally managed to haul the net, he couldn't believe his eyes. Inside it was a giant fish. Almost the entire net was stretched to its limit, and in the center lay a massive shadow. When the fish surfaced, Alexei realized it wasn't just a giant fish. It was a megalodon, a prehistoric predator that seemed to have vanished from the oceans millions of years ago. Alexei's eyes widened in astonishment and fear. The megalodon, the size of his boat, could not have been an ordinary creature. He had no idea what to do. But the fish was dead apparently. For some reason, its enormous size had led to its demise. The fisherman felt a deep mix of respect and fear as he gazed at its jaws, filled with teeth that once might have struck terror into every sea creature. Alexei understood that this encounter would change his life forever. He carefully detached the net and returned home, full of stories that no one would believe. From that day on, he no longer ventured into the open sea, but only fished along the shore, telling his story about how he met the most terrifying predator of ancient times. And though the megalodon was dead, its power and mysterious nature remained alive in the tales Alexei passed on to future generations. This was a simple story about how a fisherman encountered an ancient monster, and his life was forever changed.